Good afternoon. Just wanted to introduce you to my donkeys as promised. So the little guy in the front is my Murphy. It's my little burro. And Molly is the big donkey in the back that you see. They are so fun to watch and play with. And who thought donkeys would be interesting to have, but they are. That's Lacey, my blue heeler. She always thinks she's got to be on guard. But we've since put them back here in this back pasture. It's still trying to make grass back there. We cleared that back in the early part. They got a barn down there, run-in shed with plenty of hay in it, and their water trough. Oh, look at them go. They're so funny. There's a hill in the back, and they like to sit up on the top of it and look down at the bottom. And it's so pretty. The next time I see them out there, I'll have to video it for y'all. But yep, I have two others. I'll show them in my next video. But I just wanted to introduce you to Murphy and Molly. He's so comical. And I wanted to show you what's happening in the garden. Looks like the zinnias have taken off. They are really doing their thing if I can keep the June bugs off of them. And up here on this arch trellis, look, pumpkins. Yay, it is so exciting. I can't wait. Tons of blooms. Oh gosh, I can't wait for them. And it's starting to go on up. No help of mine. I gave them a little help at the bottom when they first come out the ground. And then of course, the ones back here have started doing their thing as well. They're so pretty. But hopefully this is going to be rather beautiful once it gets going. I'm going to take you around this way, back over the chickens. I just gave them a few blackberries off the bush, and I snapped off a bunch of that mint and put in their laying boxes. And it won't be long before that sunflower does its thing. And the beetle bugs are taking havoc on my rose bushes. That's just a baby rose bush, but the blackberries are coming along. I've ate a handful and gave some that just were going bad to the chickens, and they loved them. But I should have a bunch more coming on. I've had 2 dinners with the squash so far, and it looks like another mess is coming on. And of course, those banana peppers are coming on strong, and I wanted to show you. And here is a cantaloupe, a baby cantaloupe. Another squash, she's not quite ready. And plenty of peppers. Let them get a little bigger. I'm gonna maybe stuff those with some sweet Italian sausage. Oh, it'd be so good. I've gotten a bunch of zucchini. One night I had zucchini, squash, and onion sauteed up, and I put my spaghetti sauce over that. My husband, of course, has the noodles, but I'm trying to stay away from that kind of stuff. And then I've had squash twice fried up with the bacon and potatoes. And I'll have another load. These tomatoes are coming on, if you can see them. They're really coming on, but they haven't turned yet. And I just pinched the flowers off my basil down here, and that'll make it bushier, and so it doesn't go to seed. I need to pinch it back a little more, it looks like. Got several of those that are really big and bushy. I would like to maybe make some basil tea with that. Looks like I have one little red tomato down there I need to get. And look, the Rebecca, the black-eyed Susans, first time growing them. They're really coming up. I will plant lots more of these next year. I've gotten so many cucumbers, and there are so many on there that's going to be ready. Well, we have eaten them just sliced open with salt and pepper. We have cut them up and put them in vinegar and ate them like crazy. And look, one sunflower, and there's another one that's getting ready to pop back there. And I do have a little jalapeno coming on. That's going to be fun. The potatoes are still going strong. Here's some more of that basil that I pinched that back a couple times. It looks like that one's still making in there, the sunflower. But just wanted to give you a little glimpse. It is starting to climb up back there. So like I say, we've got this month and part of next, and hopefully it's going to take off, and we're just going to have a ton of that moonflower vine and lots of beautiful moonflowers to show you. But look at all of those flowers that are hopefully going to be, these should be squash, as is those under here that I'm waiting on. So that is going to be some kind of good when it comes up. And all of these little banana peppers. I had a neighbor and he was fabulous with that kind of stuff, and that's what he would do, was wait till they got pretty good size and he would slice them, clean them up, and stuff them with sausage and cheese. Throw a little sauce on them. Delicious. There are the girls. They're just doing their thing. They had some scratch earlier and some leftover spaghetti noodles. That's always comical. Looks like they're running around eating noodles and chasing one another. Eating worms, I should say. Chasing one another. Did get 3 eggs today from the girls. It's a hit or miss. Some days I get 4 or 5. Some days I get 1, 2. So far, I always get something. But, yeah, they're just waiting on me to throw another treat in there for them. Take you back over there and show you Murphy. He's just munching on some grass, living the little burrow life. They get to running and chasing one another, and they don't really hee-haw much, but they do make a little sounds here and there. They're quite comical. They are so much fun. I hope to share more with you on those little guys. I have another one up in another pasture that I'll introduce you to in my next video. But I just wanted to bring you out and show you what was coming along in the garden here. And I will bring you back to show you again next week and see what's happening, if not before. And hopefully introduce you to my little Charlotte, who was a surprise, and her mama. But another little tip, if I didn't get to it last time, I will tell y'all, with these little guys, these petunias that I love so much, that rained on them earlier, so they're looking kind of frumpy. Always check them. And the ones that are spent, which check them every day, there's really not, tomorrow there'll be tons, because like that one, I pick them off. It makes for all these new blooms that you see. It's because I deadhead them every day. So they like a good drink and a good to get the dead ones off. Like I say, those will really be died back tomorrow. We'll pinch them off. But they're a real showstopper when they're all out and sunny. I think we ended up with like right at 1.5 inches. We got some pretty good storms last night. And so the garden loves that. And it is so beautiful. It just seems like it pops after a good rain. Kind of looking that way this afternoon, but I don't know that we're really calling for a lot. So anyways, I thank y'all for sharing a little time with me here. And I will bring you back and show you some more good stuff. And I'll have to remember the next time I cook those squash up, and even maybe my stuffed peppers, that I will bring y'all along and show you how I do it. But I hope you try some of that goodness that I shared with you in the first video, with what I do with some of the zucchini and the squash and all out here in the garden. But I will talk to you again soon. Take care.